Good morning, children. Back to our science class. Today, you are all going to write the objective test. Yes or no? Yes, tomorrow you are having descriptive, means question answers test. Let me recall the question answers first. Later, I will explain the procedure for tomorrow's exam. Okay. The first one, definitions they are asking. First one is disease. A disease is a state in which a function or a part of the body is no longer in a healthy condition. What is a disease? Disease is a state, okay, in which in that state what happened? In that state, which any one of the part is not works properly. This is a state in which a function or a part of the body is no longer in a healthy condition. Okay, any one of the part or anything in the body, it won't be healthy. That is called disease. The next one, allergy. Allergy is an unfavorable reaction of the body to otherwise harmless. Allergy is the unfavorable reaction of the body to otherwise harmless agents. It won't do any damage to the body, but it is a kind of reaction. Next one, vaccination. Very, very important. Vaccination, it is a method of preventing germs from causing diseases by helping the body to develop immunity against them. Nowadays, we are all waiting for the vaccination for coronavirus. Am I correct or not? It is a communicable disease. It will spread from one person to another person. Scientists are doing research to find the vaccination for coronavirus. Yes or no? What it will do? When we take the vaccination, it prevents the germs from causing diseases. Okay, it is a method of preventing germs from causing diseases by helping the body to develop immunity against them. Okay, in that particular communicable disease, our body develops the immunity to fight that disease. This vaccination develops the immunity in the body. Okay, next one is the importance of water. Every day I told you in my previous class, 6 to 8 glasses of water we should drink. I told, why should we drink plenty of water? Water helps to regulate the body temperature. It helps in digestion and in the flow of blood also it will help. Water helps to regulate the body temperature, in digestion and in the flow of blood. The fourth one, in what ways do communicable diseases? We all know communicable diseases spread from one person to another person through the direct contact, through air, through insects, and by having infected food and water. Through direct contact, through air, through insects, and by having infected food and water, these communicable diseases spread from one person to another person. The third one is distinguish between communicable and non-communicable diseases. They are asking to write the differences between communicable and non-communicable disease. First, as a first point, first write the definition of communicable and non-communicable diseases. Diseases that can spread from a sick person to a healthy person are called communicable diseases. Diseases that cannot spread from a sick person to a healthy person are called non-communicable diseases. Okay, communicable diseases spread from one person to another person. Non-communicable diseases are not spread from one person to another person. Second point, communicable diseases are spread by the germs. It is non-communicable diseases caused due to the deficiency of nutrients in the diet. Okay, deficiency diseases, do you know? Lack of some nutrients it will cause. Okay, non-communicable diseases caused due to the deficiency of nutrients in the diet. Example, so many are there. Okay, here I written typhoid. You can write fever, cold. Yes or no? Chicken pox, measles. Here night blindness I written. You can write some other also. The next one. List 5 ways by which the spread of communicable diseases can be prevented. How can we stop the communicable diseases? Ways to prevent communicable diseases are: keep all food covered. Yes or no? If you are not covered, what happens? Germs breed on the food or not? Keep all food covered. Keep the infected person in isolation, means separately. Infected person should be kept separately. Okay. Keep all food covered. Keep the infected person in isolation. Dustbins should be covered. The house should be well ventilated with plenty of sunlight. due to sunlight kills the germs present in the water. That's why the house should be well ventilated with plenty of sunlight. We should keep our surroundings clean to control the flies. Okay, if our house is neat and clean, flies won't enter into the house. Okay, in this way we can prevent the communicable diseases. Very simple. Okay, the next one, list the causes and symptoms of a child suffering from marasmus and, here they are asking, kwashiorkor. Marasmus, kwashiorkor, both are caused due to the lack of proteins and carbohydrates. Marasmus is caused due to the deficiency of proteins and carbohydrates. Kwashiorkor is caused due to the deficiency of proteins and carbohydrates. These two are the deficiency diseases. Both are caused due to the deficiency of proteins and carbohydrates. If they are not taking proper proteins and carbohydrates, they may suffer with marasmus and kwashiorkor. Okay, let me explain the symptoms of marasmus first. The child shows poor physical growth. They want to grow properly. Tires easily. After doing little work, they will get tired. Okay, the child shows poor physical growth, tires easily, has dry and wrinkled skin. Okay, the folded skin they used to have, has dry and wrinkled skin, shows retarded mental growth. Okay, all these are the symptoms of marasmus. The next one is the child also has repeated diarrhea and disorders of the digestive system. Along all these symptoms, and they would get affected with diarrhea, and they have disorders of the digestive system also. Understood? The next one, kwashiorkor. Symptoms of kwashiorkor. Very simple. The child loses appetite, has swelling in the belly and legs. Loses appetite. Appetite means they won't feel hungry. Okay. If they are not eating us, they won't feel hungry. The child loses appetite, has swelling in the belly and legs. The growth is stunted. Okay, they don't have proper growth.